Friday there, FOMO head.
Today Monday? Is it Thursday? What's today?
It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday.
They call this at the restaurant Fish Fry Friday.
Fish fry, is it?
It's a wonderful cod.
I didn't know you do a lot of fish. You do a lot of fish?
We do today. If you checked with, I'm getting a little reverb again.
Is it?
TV on it?
I don't know.
See when I go. I hear it.
Oh, that's it right there. I fixed it. Give it a little bit. I got it fixed. I put that was the other computer.
Okay, hold on. I still hear it, but we'll work on it.
We'll be all right.
The cod, delicately battered, deep fried in a wonderful oil with fries.
Oh,
very nice. $15.95. Your choice of tartar sauce or cocktail sauce. It's amazing.
That sounds. There you go.
Now, we used to do an all-you-can-eat fish fry way back when.
No more.
No. The human race thinks it's all I can barely fit in my belly you can eat instead of just all you care to eat. Do you understand what a buffet was supposed to be, Ray?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be an eclectic, different dishes. It wasn't supposed to be a challenge to see how many pounds you can gain before you left the buffet.
Well, people like to, and it is. I hear that reverb you're saying too. I don't know what it is, but yes, people. That's what they like to do. They got to like to make sure that they have their money's worth. Their John. They do that with quite a bit. Yes,
I know. But
I used to do seminars at a Golden Corral. I used to do seminars when I worked for Humana. Well, we'd pile them in, about 100 people in there, and they would go to town. It was hilarious, right?
Well, that's why you sell them health insurance, because they need it, because they don't leave the chicken and the fried foods alone.
But hey, it's a wonderful event. Every month, I loved it. It was my favorite event. I was raking it in.
You partake in the corral?
I didn't eat at the Golden Corral.
You know, there's a different clientele that goes to the corral.
Just use the Humana card. Good old Humana card. That's all I did. Everybody, it's all me. But yes, it was fun, man. It was a great time. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight, John. We got some news. And then, I've been, I like to look around. It takes me, all day. I like to go through some things. And Web3 and Web 3.0. Did you know there's a difference?
When I seen it fly across my desk, I thought it was a typo.
It's not a typo.
Web 3.3 versus 3.0. It's almost like FOMO 2.0 and FOMO 2.175.
It could be. Yes.
Version. It's a better version.
A better version.
Some corrections.
Yeah. Well, you'll see, and you'll get it right when we start going to be like, look at that. So you'll see a blockchain side, and then you'll see an AI side. It's very crazy. Very cool. Yes. Let me get into comments.
I did say you some interesting things. The riddle of the Friday. The riddle.
Oh.
No, I have a riddle.
Is it in Skype?
No, I'm going to tell you the riddle.
Oh, you got the riddle. Okay.
The riddle is, why does Walgreens lock up all the shaving equipment and everything when you go to Walgreens, but they don't lock up the people that are stealing it? That is the riddle. I'd like some answers. You can private message me. Why does Walgreens lock up everything in their store, but don't lock up the people that steal?
Yeah, riddle me this.
Yes.
Hey, we got something breaking news. This riddle me this. Why are stamps missing? You ready? Look at this. Got a commercial break.
Scooby, is someone in there?
Oh, hey, it's March Madness, baby. Get your stamps.
What are you, a monster? I don't have any stamps. Get out of my house.
My team.
No, that's not what I mean. No, I mean, you can't be living. Where did you go?
Right here. Give me that. I want your stamp. All your team's lost.
Bye, monster.
No.
What do you want?
My stamps.
I don't know what these are going to do for you, but here. I guess those aren't the stamps you wanted.
You don't want them stamps there, FOMO.
You know that guy who was in the commercial, the monster?
Yes, that monster.
He just posted bail because there's a police car driving by and they arrested the monster.
He said bail. That's right. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. So yeah, awesome. Keep them coming, Matt Gary.
That guy, you know who that guy was? That was Matt Gary and Austin.
In Austin, that's right.
They got some skills.
They do.
Also known as mad skills.
Mad skills. Love it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hello. Hi, wise guys. Looking forward to tonight's. Thank you. Appreciate it, Sue. Appreciate it. Good evening, wise guys in crypto fam. Good evening to you, George. Thank you. Okay, Web3 wise guys, explain it. We are Lord Pac-Man because again, Web3, Web 3.0. Right. Plus, we got some fun news, got some funny news, got some people trolling BlackRock. Oh, John, it's so much. A lot of goodness. GMGN, a wonderful Friday night to all. Decode away. That's right.
And Ken, off the note, I know you're going to keep on reading.
Yeah.
You hear that one presidential candidate might be another billionaire? Like what that? I'm like, what?
It's all good.
What?
How's that?
They tried to get him.
Yes.
They tried to get him, and then he just made more money over there. Like he. That's a meme for him.
Hi, Gary. The boys are back. Good to see you, man.
Crazy.
For the content, appreciate you. Anthony Matchett, good to see you, my man. Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. GM fam. Good to see you, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Asian in-laws called it Happy Fly Day. Oh, that's right. Lou. That's like on the movie. What is it? The Christmas story, right? What they're singing. Honolulu. Appreciate it, brother. Good evening, Janet. Good to see you. Friday night with the favorite guys. Appreciate it, Red XP. Thank you for joining us. Miss the buffet at the corral. See, Matt knows. It was always happening, always hopping.
What happened to the buffet at the corral? Is it
the law changed? You could not do that any longer with the insurance companies. I'm telling you, it was the good times, man. I used to have a company card, and I was paying for dinner for hundreds of people.
The corral is still here in Arizona. We must have a different.
They still have it. I'm talking about the free lunches. We would send out mailings and just have free lunches all the time.
Persuasion, if you will, persuading
the people and the doctors. I would schmooze with the doctors, and yes, it's crazy.
That's a beautiful thing. Let's go. What do you got?
Yes. Happy Friday, Ariel. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Safe travels for you and Floor. I know you guys are on your way back from Guatemala. So there you go. GMGN, TGIF, the Web3 Wise Guys. Time to learn. 100%. Thank you, my crypto adventures. Happy Friday. That's it. Thank you, Night Owl. Good to see you. And Night Owl, appreciate all the Wellness Wednesdays and all the things you do. You're awesome. Pump it up. Ariel. Yes. We need to play that song. But it hasn't been a pump up week, Ariel. It's been tough.
We should play the music from Rocky Survivor. That's what we actually should play if it was legal to actually show. Survive. I just want to survive. Please, can I just survive? Can I just get a point? I just want to be flat for a day.
No, remember, don't worry.
Hey, flat.
Be happy.
I just want to be flat.
I just want to be flat.
I don't want to go up. I don't want to go down.
Oh, look at Utah State. There you go, Red XP. Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit. Got some
picks that we were.
The picks, man. Gonna let's see who wins. Mob, Janeth. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well, Janeth. Good evening, M2 Nomers. Thank you for joining us. There's Deborah. Woohoo, Washington State. They won last night. Oh, there you go, Deb. Washington State.
Washington State, you don't have to pass the bar to become an attorney. Just give me the facts. I throw them out.
Washington and Oregon. You said Washington.
You don't ask the facts. I just give them to you.
You're so crazy. Go Astros. No, they're not in.
No, they're not in there.
They're not in market.
Nope.
Good to see you, Scott. Thanks for joining us, brother. Is Arizona knocked out yet? Ooh.
No. They're
just dunking on you.
Second round.
That would be something. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Hey, did they play a big whole round already?
Yesterday they played.
Okay. I thought it was the 4. You said there was like a pre thing to fill in the slots.
It's over, but Arizona's already qualified. The pre is over. Those people came in. We're good to go.
Good to see you, Wiperspace. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Apex. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, good stuff, right? But we're gonna jump into it, John. Because I haven't even shared my screen over here. So give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves there, real quick, John. And let me share my screen. I haven't even shared my screen over here. Little delayed on a Friday. It's Friday. It's the one that kind of just a little slower. There we go. The present now. Present. Takes a bit. See, that's why I try to get this done before everybody, right?
Well, just letting you know, this just came in. I'll give you some updates right now.
Yeah.
As far as March Madness is concerned, number 13 Yale
Oh,
knocked off SEC tournament champion and 4th seed Auburn,
wow.
78-76 on Friday evening, giving the Ivy League an NCAA tournament victory for the 2nd season in a row.
Oh,
The upset followed another SEC school, 3rd seeded Kentucky, going down to 14th seeded Oakland on Thursday night.
wow.
Yale moves on today to play I think on Sunday they're playing San Diego State in the 2nd round,
Wow.
where it will try to match Princeton run to the Sweet 16 a year ago. So we got right now in progress. Number 8 Nebraska is playing number 9 Texas A&M. Duke is at Vermont. Purdue is at Grambling.
Yeah.
Alabama's at Charleston. Houston is at Longwood. Wisconsin's at James Madison.
Well,
Utah State is 8th, playing 9th TCU tonight.
Yeah.
And St. Mary's versus Grand Canyon, Arizona.
That's right. And look at the Jay Hollifield. At least Auburn was there longer than BYU. You know,
Yeah,
that's good.
exactly. Just giving you an update here live on the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, always amazing to see your amazing energy. Thank you, Wiperspace. It is. John's always pumped, especially on a Friday. He is. LFG, Austin, there you go. Good to see you, brother. Mobbin, you and Apex. Love it, love it.
You know, this is the only thing in my life, besides nothing, this is it, that I get the 2 days off for the weekend.
Yes.
This is the only thing. And it's not really off, but we're not live.
It is, but we're having a good time. We like this. This is enjoyable.
You know, it's the only time. The only time in the world.
Only time off, and he's hanging out with us. Appreciate it. SoFi score 35,507. It is pumping. It is going. Appreciate it, chat. Everybody that's dropping comments. Everybody that's throwing up likes. Smash the like button. Let the chat go firing off. And you know, same thing, man. This thing has been crushing it. We're over 35,000 now. 507. We're there almost, man. You can see it. So yes. Keep it going. Keep it going. And yeah. See, now I'm jumping into it with the AI.
You're going to go to AI?
AI predicted.
Holy mackerel.
Predicted March Madness. What do you think?
No way. The whole bracket? Oh, no way.
Yeah, it is.
Guys,
And,
you better dude, I just got goosebumps.
Goosebumps on top of goosebumps, right?
Dude, AI.
Look at that. Imagine soon.
Oh, I love it.
he's gonna be balling soon. AI. There you go.
I hope so.
And it'll be fun, right? There you go. But just to give you an example, right? People don't know. You know, there's 64. That bracket, right? What? 64.
Is that a quintillion?
You have one.
It is a quintillion.
1 in 9 quintillion, 223 quadrillion, 372 trillion, 36 billion, 854,775,808 in one.
That's crazy.
To get the whole bracket right.
It's easy to win the Powerball.
It is absolutely. Because you're 64, John, you got to keep. Now, listen, you could pick somebody just off in one bracket and they make it to the Final Four and they win, right? But that's why they call it the bracket buster. It's almost impossible to predict them all as they go through, right? Kind of wild.
Warren Buffett, like 5 or 8 years ago, offered $1 billion for a perfect bracket.
Yeah. And
the guy lost. It was only one guy or something in the entire country that had it up to like the final something, and then that was it.
Oh, he didn't
make it, but they did. Him and his partner offered $1 billion.
Wow. You know how making it to the Final Four and doing that, man.
Goodness.
That's tough. That's gut wrenching.
Google that later.
That's gut wrenching.
So slowly tease us.
I am beating the odds. So after the first 8 games, fewer than 2.5% brackets remain perfect. The NCAA says. Okay. The biggest bracket buster on day one was Kentucky, right? Losing to number 14, Oakland U, right? That's crazy. And we were on it. We were on live talking about it. They were down by 4, lost by 4, stayed like that, right? But then again, filled out different brackets, all these, it still would be 99%. It's almost
impossible. If everybody, did you hear what it said? If every single person who's ever lived on Earth since the dawn of time filled out a different bracket, there would still be a 99.9999 chance that nobody would pick. Whoa.
That is crazy, right? Right. So it's you have a comparably greater chance.
Hey, I didn't even know that.
You said it. I know
Yeah.
it is. So now enter AI, right, John? Huh? And no human, that is, right? That's AI. Machine learning has long been listed to aid the endeavor. And but now AI has advanced at an explosive rate. And say maybe let's see. You think it's going to be able to predict it, John? And no,
You
no,
know, I
it's
don't
not.
think so.
It's look, they got them. Correct, 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 wrong. Okay. So they already lost with BYU and Duquesne, right?
Right.
So yeah, they don't get it right either. And they still got some coming up. West, correct, 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 wrong. Okay. So there we go. Wrong. It's not doing it's doing okay though. That's pretty good.
But this way, if you're betting, you bet that's 3 out of 4 corrects is not horrible.
It isn't. It's not bad at all.
Did
But
they pick a winner?
no, well, I'm like I said, it's like I said, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I
go through
get
the
you.
yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but there's it's you can take a look. I can drop this link in there if anybody wants.
No, so there's the final 4. If you go closer,
Yeah, yeah.
there's the final 4. Kentucky, what is it? Okay, UConn,
UConn,
BYU.
BYU, Houston, Marquette.
Right.
Yeah.
That is pretty incredible.
And they say UConn and Houston is in the final. So 1-1. Wow. Wow. Way to get out. Way to reach out there. Way to get out there. Way to get out on the ledge. AI.
Yeah.
Boy.
I think 1-1. Yeah.
You're so risky. You're so risky. Yeah, 1 against 1. So, who knows? Only outlier they got is BYU. And then there you go. So just thought it was it's interesting, that we'll be doing this kind of stuff with this AI. Right. Now, this is gonna tickle you, FOMO. I know you're gonna get a kick out of this. I think a lot of people will. But the BlackRock, okay? BlackRock Ethereum fund wallet is swimming in crypto dickbots. Okay.
That's an NFT?
It is an NFT. And you know how people, you remember when Vitalik was getting things airdropped into his wallet?
Yeah.
Right? People are starting to know what BlackRock's, at least the connected wallets to some of their funds are. And they're making unsolicited donations, right? The crypto community of all kinds of NFTs to their friendly BlackRock. I mean, I know a lot of people love BlackRock, big fans of BlackRock, not really, but it is funny.
Send them some ether troopers.
Yes, I was already thinking that, John. We could also do some fun things as well, But BlackRock is quickly getting acquainted with life on chain because they're getting wonderful, weird things dropped into their wallets. And there you go, man. It's just like I said, it's a funny story that people are dropping all kinds of ridiculous NFTs. So here he goes. This is guy dropping into this chain, aka BlackRock. They're dropping all these NFTs into into BlackRock's wallet. Some of them are still worth a little bit, though.
Wow, that's crazy. They're dropping in $2,000.
$2,000, but it's I think it's because it's a specific kind of one. It's right, a little
Right.
funny, right? But there's all kinds. I want to go down here a little further. Is just some. Where was it talking? Oh, like this. People didn't even know in 2021. You remember Budweiser and their what they were doing. A lot of they received a lot of untold numbers of these type of NFTs getting dropped into their wallet. Right. The nation of El Salvador holds hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and similarly received many bizarre, delightful ordinals in its Bitcoin wallet. So
Wow.
it's kind of a thing, right? But yeah, it's very interesting. Thought it was very funny, and it's what the story is. I love this kind of area, right? It just a bunch of people like to have fun, and we control people. They're trolling them. Yeah,
Also known as degens.
Degens. Yes, it is. Right. You just
I
drop it
wouldn't
over.
even thought of it prior to this story.
No, you did. You did. You actually have an ETH address, so you did.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's all good. It's all good. But now into some real news, John. Swift. You ever heard Swift?
You talking about Taylor
No.
or
It's
trucking?
payment processing thing. The global payment processing.
They also have Swift trucking, very big here in the
They
States.
do. Absolutely. I know.
So this is Swift something else?
Payment processing. It's a global payment processing system, fintech, right? It has a role for itself in tokenized future in this unified ledger. So it's kind of trying to carve its carve its own space out, John. So this is what it is: a society for worldwide interbank financial telecommunications. That's why it's called SWIFT. And they've been watching all of this new technology that's called, tokenization, blockchain, all this stuff, right? So, they're quick to add shared ledgers are not well suited to carrying and storing high volumes of data due to the way data is synchronized across parties and computing power required. This is where messaging layer fits in. So this is where they think, to kind of are going to fit in, right? For transactions to be frictionless, additional types of data also need to be transferred to enable value-added services such as AML, anti-money laundering, right? We know that what that is: compliance, sanctions, screenings, trade and accounts receivable, and again, all of this KYC, AML, all these type of identifying things is how they're looking obviously to take part, because they have to do that anyway, John, because they're in this global payment system, right? So Swift promotes the concept of universal shared ledger, but based on messaging. I respect Swift, but the future will not look like the past, right? They are, again, centralized, right? So again, there's gonna be this battle, man. There's this thing again: decentralization, centralization, and it's very interesting, right? So, but this is what they're we're looking at a lot of kind of this stuff. They've been in since 1973, right? With this kind of Swift payment system, settled on the unified ledger model after considering several other options in 2022. Swift argued against the use of a unified ledger in 2023, report in favor of Swift as a single point of access, right? Yeah, of course they want the single point of access. They want to be centralized. Happy Friday to all monsters. Thank you, Steve. And 2 Eastern Washington teams. 1. There you go. And Gonzaga. All right. I didn't even know Gonzaga was in Washington. My bad. There you go. Where is it in Washington, Steve? TGIF? There we go. Perfect crypto night for the Monster March Madness. It is, M2 Hat Girl. But yeah, I didn't know. Good Gonzaga up there. Awesome. So, also, John, Kathy Woods. She's not wavering, John. She's still talking about, again, 1.5 million price target for Bitcoin.
Who's predicting that 2030?
Yeah, around 2030. But then that's the lower one. She still got it up at like around 2.5, 3, maybe 2.5, 3 million. But another thing that they're doing is they're still steadily selling some of their Coinbase. That's weird too. I'm surprised.
What do you mean?
She has Coinbase stock. ARK Invest, right? They have some of Coinbase stock, and they've been selling that, right?
Yeah, maybe they think it's going to totally be decentralized eventually, and they're not going to go to Coinbase.
Well, interesting though. But BlackRock is a competitor, and BlackRock is using Coinbase.
Right, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying it's interesting. A lot of stuff, a lot of little variables there. There we go. Okay, thank you. Look at M2 Hat Girls all over it. It's in Spokane, Washington. All right. Thank you, M2 Hat Girl. Appreciate it. So, Woods is called, Bitcoin many times the financial superhighway, and we've been saying it, John. I mean, on January 11th, the world really did change, right? It's
100%.
It's never going back to that. Because, hey, did we even play that this guy talking about Bitcoin being we did, permanent bull. But yeah, I mean, the way that this is going to be like this kind of, digital gold, or this kind of value that's going to stay, and you don't have to worry about it with this crazy dollar and all this stuff. It's definitely where you want to have your store of wealth, right? That's where you want to have it, as a Bitcoin. But these are not signals that not all is well in the world. There are signals that not, and in it, we know that. Look at the inflation, all the ridiculousness that are going on. She said, like, countries like Nigeria, one of the biggest adopters of Bitcoin because of the strong depreciation of the country's currency. Should that be a big signal for maybe this country, John? You think?
100%.
Right? Nigeria is completely destroying their currency, but Nigeria is also fronting, kind of the fronting what we're seeing with crypto Simba in Kenya. A lot of those countries in Africa are really working towards cryptocurrency adoption and working towards these things. But she does say Bitcoin has miles to go, but still is at the 1.5 million price target, right? So there you go.
I like it.
But my favorite guy, this is my favorite guy.
Oh, he's the best.
He
He
is the man.
is the best. I'd
He
vote
is.
for him for king of El Salvador.
Well, yeah, but still, you never know. But he's doing his thing. I would because he's doing well, man. Right?
He's
Uh,
making a difference. He's making he actually is doing something, right?
yes, yes,
You know,
I
you
know.
got to make a degree of improvement in your country, and he's doing that.
100%. Right?
So
Feeling
what
wisdom.
is he
Thank
talking
you.
about right now?
It is. I'm gonna go and let me go through it. It's 2 hours from us. Oh, there you go. Just leaving. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate it. Mainly a highly successful law school. Okay, right on. Go Gonzaga. But right, so he's been doing all kinds of stuff. Right, still, doing all what he does with Bitcoin. Still hodling, but he's doing things like he reduced it. We talked about it before. Zero taxes, John. Anybody that's moving in that's going to be building
Yeah,
businesses.
come
That's
on.
crazy, right? So President Nayib Bukele recently announced El Salvador's plan to buy one Bitcoin every day, aiming to continue this practice until it becomes unaffordable with fiat currencies. And he has been, man. He's up to 5,690 Bitcoin, valued at approximately. It's not. It's for a small country that's only getting bigger, stronger, and better. Good for him, man. But look, this is what I was talking about here. Look, tax cuts, 30% to zero, right? Look at that. How can you do that? How can you do that? As a country, but obviously he's pulling in all kinds of international investments, right? And they get it on all kinds of different ways. John, they're spending money. They're building things, right? They're making infrastructure. There's a lot of ways where you don't just go and kind of take people's money and then you frivolously spend it for stupid reasons or for stupid whatever kind of research on geckos, right? Whatever they are. But it is wild, man. It's big ups to him because he's doing amazing things. Another thing, it's not in this story, but he put in like 60,000 people in jail that were criminals.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that special.
Yeah, he's really doing some stuff right there, man. But again, Bitcoin slips. This is what's going on, everybody. Grayscale, big outflows this whole week. It's been in the negative outflows, right? And I'm going to show you as we go through. We got the charts, but if you go through here's what it looks like. Okay, and the chart below this section right here is all Grayscale, right? And this is the one that's been kind of liquidating all of their Bitcoin. Okay, and you can see it's all they've been is selling, right? All just in the red every day. Okay. And down here, right, at March 18th, 19th, and 20th. So there is all the negative and it's all outflow because this has been outnumbering all of this and all of these, right? Because this is ARK Investments, this is Fidelity, this is BlackRock, right? But they have not been over, kind of taking how much they've been selling. But there you go. Everybody want to know why, Bitcoin is going down? Well, lot of sales of Bitcoin from Grayscale. And that's just one of there's always different reasons.
How much
Again,
more do they have in their pot?
how
How
much?
much more Bitcoin do they have? Does
Yeah,
it say up on top? I thought it said.
did it?
No, I'm talking about it said on top of that chart a little bit. I thought, nope, it doesn't say. There it is, 22,000 Bitcoin.
Yes,
Wow,
which is quite. He said, "Wow."
that's a lot.
But remember that they're creating some other kind of fund, and they are kind of rolling some things over there. But just saying, I mean, absolutely, that's a lot, right? These are what they're accumulating so far, and combined, just barely making it to that. So we'll see. Very interesting. But at one point, I mean, that's going to stop, right? And it looks like it's even going to be maybe probably maybe a month or two after, um, you know, after the halving, right? The halving. But interesting stuff, John. And then this is just kind of the week in Twitter, the little upgrade. I mean, kind of what happened in Twitter this week. So just going through here, Dankun, we've talked about this. The blobs went live. They're doing amazing things. Look, 99-cent drop in swap fees on StarkNet. So on these layer twos and everybody that's built in the Ethereum layer twos, been huge differences, right? Look at the blobs, transactions demand on base 2x less, right? Less fees, 10x lower, and you can see the difference. Been a huge difference. And again, down here, this is pretty interesting. Look at the B movie. You know the B movie. You ever see that?
The B with Seinfeld.
Yes, right. The B movie script. They put it on Ethereum, right?
Right.
And the data is $5.
Yeah, it's a little cheap.
It is cheap for all that kind of data. They're just showing you what kind of, that's what you're looking at, right? Those transactions, that's what it looks like. And this is what he says when they think we're almost at the top with WIF, Homo, almost at the top. When we see this guy on the sphere, we might be at the top. It might be time. To liquidate some dog with hat. But yes, that's another thing that's happened. This dog with hat is they financed, right? They raised as it wasn't GoFundMe, but like a GoFundMe, raised enough money to put dog with hat, right? Dog with hat.
When are they planning on putting that?
I don't know. I don't know if they announced exactly a date, right? But they did it, right? So what's funny too. Look, by Friday afternoon, a whopping $3 billion market capitalization. WIF is more valuable than the Vegas Sphere.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy to think of? That's wild, isn't it? Some crazy stuff. But this is what he's saying. This was a tweet. That's why I brought it up. We're going to look back and realize that this top signal was very obvious. It was very obvious. When this happens, take your profits, John. Take your profits. And then last but not least, what's going on the week is Craig. Remember, you know who Craig Wright is?
No.
He is not Satoshi.
Well,
right. He's been in a court case over in the UK, I think, over now, Europe, UK. Huh?
Who's suing him or he's suing somebody?
Yeah, no, he was being sued because he's been saying that he's Satoshi Nakamoto. Right? And he had to prove it. And the court was saying, hey, listen, you want to prove it? Right? Get that wallet that hasn't moved, nothing, and do something with it. Right?
There's a good challenge. Open it up.
Yeah, throw a Bitcoin. There you go. Throw me a Bitcoin. But yes, that went out. He's a liar. He is not Satoshi Nakamoto, and it's over. Pretty sure it's done. But there you go. That's kind of the news wrap up on Twitter this week, John.
Is that the guy with the suit on with the yellow tie?
This is him.
Can you play that thing? Is that playable?
Yeah, I'm sure I can play. I didn't.
Oh, then don't worry about it. Move on.
It's all good. Hey, this is on John. I have not played this, so I'm going to play it. I don't
want to hear it.
No, I'm playing it.
It's Friday. It's music.
Greg Wright is not Satoshi. 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 Greg Wright is a liar. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. If he were Satoshi, he could prove it easily by signing a simple message. But he won't, cause he can't. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Come on. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. 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 Greg Wright is a liar. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Just because he has the handle doesn't mean he is Satoshi. He's just some Australian guy who's probably gonna sue me, but Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Now I know, come on. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Greg Wright is not Satoshi.
Good beat.
Not Satoshi. Greg Wright is a liar. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. 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 Greg Wright is a liar. Greg Wright is not Satoshi. Oh no.
That was good. Look at you, Ray. No profanity. It was definitely done on a good D-Gen level.
Great job, John. Good call, John. That's a great one. Thank you.
Red XP wants to see me sing this for next week.
It is. We should. Do you play the guitar, John? That would be great. Thank you.
That would be.
No?
That'd be no.
Okay. Yes. I would like it, Red XP. Maybe you should get him some Guitar Hero, and then
we should do a little harmonic action.
There you go. I can do it, man. You got it.
Right. We just sing it together. Craig Wright is not
Satoshi.
Craig Wright. He's not Satoshi. He's a liar.
Yeah, it's all good. But
the
yeah,
main course. Are you serving the main course, Ray?
Main course. This is what we were talking about, right?
I need an interrupt. You got to give me some
what do we got?
Interrupt something.
What do you want? What do you want? Bring it up. What you got? About the bank heist. You want the bank heist?
Yeah, I'll talk about a bank heist. I'll talk
bank
about
heist. Yeah, here we go. Bank heist.
So
you got a little pattern. Here.
Well, I'm a bank, Brian, and I borrow money and I lend it out, and I charge more to the people I'm lending it to than I pay to the people from whom I'm borrowing it.
Well, who do you borrow money from?
Well, from, depositors, Brian. Have you got $1? Well, yeah, I borrow your $1 and I give you, there's your bank balance.
$1?
$1.
Right, okay, and you pay interest to me on that?
I do, but I also charge you fees.
Well, why do you charge me fees?
Because, Brian, I'm looking after your money. Your money is secure with me. I'm a bank. I mean, this is a very important amount of money. This is probably your nest egg. It's safe with us.
And how much interest do you pay me?
Approximately the same as I'm charging you in fees.
Oh, good deal for me.
Well, your money's secure with us, Brian, and I then lend that money to businesses, and those businesses generate income. This is how we build an economy.
Yeah. And they put that income into the bank.
They do, of course, Brian, and that builds the savings pool, and we can invest more money.
Well, who do you lend that to?
Well, to people who need credit, Brian. You see, money creates more money, so if we can create money that creates more money, we're broadening the economy, we're expanding it all the time.
Yeah. But shouldn't people just buy the can afford?
You don't need to afford the things you're buying, Brian. You need to afford the interest on the money you need to borrow in order to buy them.
Do people need to be buying these things that they can afford?
Obviously they think so, Brian. I mean, these things are advertised to people as very necessary, very important, and deeply, deeply attractive.
Well, who's advertising things that people don't need?
The companies we're lending the money to.
Who's on first?
That's a vicious cycle. But I do know this. Who's on first? What's on second? I do not know who's on third.
It is true. It is true. It goes deep, and it goes into more than that. It's circular and circular.
You don't need to afford the things you buy. You just need to afford the interest on what you buy.
Yes.
Logic.
It is logic. What are you thinking? And yeah, it's the people that they're making loans to. It's crazy. Hey, it's a wild world. Hey, but it's kind of done some amazing things too, John. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's amazing. What is Web3?
What is Web3, John? And we're going to talk about it, man. And like I said, one side we do know quite a bit about. The other, like I said, you'll start seeing where you're talking about AI and the Internet of Things, John. The Internet of Things. And there's kind of what they're going to be merged, right? But it all depends if some are decentralized or not. And that's the big key, man. But this has been talked about for quite some time, is Web3. It's not like that it's really that new. But Web3, it's been kind of discussed for about, quite some time right now. So almost 10 years, right? 2014. And it's the idea of a better democratic and decentralized internet, right? That's this one side that we've been working on, right? That we've all been doing stuff, especially, right, in blockchain technology, right? And that's with everything like that, right? When we talk about it's the internet of value, and we're going to be able to keep the value and own what we create and all that stuff. And it's all by blockchain, right? We're going to be able to do that. Things are going to be tokenized, right? It's going to be a more fair, internet. People that are not a part of it, maybe in third world countries or people that just doesn't have access to finance. This is that side of Web3, right? And it's all kind of based off of this amazing trustless type of environment. And that's what I'm saying. Instead of the middlemen, right, they're going to get replaced, right, by blockchain-based algorithms. That's the whole goal of Web3 when we're talking about Web3 and what that is. And like I said, these are the key tenets of Web3, John, right here. Okay. Decentralization. Web3 seeks to dismantle centralized control, redistributing power and authority to individual users and communities by removing intermediaries and gatekeepers. It fosters a more equitable and resilient internet. And like we say all the time, trustless, John. Amazing trustless system. Through the use of cryptographic protocols and consensus mechanisms, Web3 eliminates the need for trust between parties, ensuring the integrity and security of transactions and interactions. And of course, another thing we love is transparency. We know that. I'm not going to read each one, but that is the idea. It's transparent, trustless, decentralized, and it's going to empower all of us, man. It should, if we all do this correctly and not mess it up, right? And worry about whatever. Some people, they might get distracted by number go up. They might get distracted by whatever it is, right? Of where they can grab power, right? There's going to be all kinds of things that are be shiny objects, and they might draw them in, and these people might have a nice chunk of technology that they built. Look at AI, John, right? AI is not open, everybody. That's why everybody makes jokes about open AI. That literally the name open AI is now
fraud.
Is closed. It's closed AI.
Closed AI. It's
and don't get into that project. Don't go look at that project. It's not doing well. But it's closed. And once they got in kind of partnership with Microsoft, it's closed. Right. That door and that window has closed. And that's what,
like the Google one that came out.
That's another one.
That would be
almost all the AIs are closed.
Yes.
Okay, and that's very dangerous. That's why Elon Musk, some of these people that are saying, hey, this is dangerous, right? Because they're the one tinkering with the little knobs, and they're the ones programming and feeding the AI the type of information they want.
We don't need propaganda in AI. We need the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
The truth.
And open,
it's free,
open AI.
Open AI.
Open
really?
AI.
Or they should change the word. Really? Open
yes,
AI.
Really. Yeah. The real open AI.
There you go. There's the name.
That's right. It is. But just want to touch on that. That is this side, Web3. Okay. But then when you look at, things like I said, the technology, this is the technology that is on what we're all working on, right? What we're all a part of. I don't want this chat is in a way, man. Come on. But anyway.
Yeah. Blockchain. Everything we're working on.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can go through it.
No, just say the blockchain. We talk about the blockchain all the time.
Yep.
Smart contracts.
Yep.
DeFi finance.
Yeah, decentralized finance. Absolutely.
I mean, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and DAOs. I mean, I think we've talked about these 5 things, 1,000 times?
1,000 times. That is, but that's the purpose. That's literally the decentralized part of it, right? And it's weird that everybody keeps wanting to build.
What your mouse is right now. It facilitates peer-to-peer interactions without the need of intermediaries.
Yes.
People getting in our way.
Yeah, the middlemen that try to take take a lot, John.
They take a piece.
I was looking at a project today, and it was very interesting. I don't have it pulled up because I didn't go through it deep enough to be sharing stuff like this. But it was telecommunications, John. Right? You know how the cell phones and all the phone companies they all own. I mean, this is a very big mega infrastructure thing. Telecommunications, right?
Yeah, get a piece.
Well, there's a lot of people in the middle. Right, and they're called terminators. It doesn't sound good, but terminators just mean terminal.
Arnold?
It just means terminal operators.
Oh,
right?
you meant Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Remember the lady? Hey, hold on, I'm gonna get by. I'm gonna get you into overseas. Right? Remember
First
that
of
lady?
all, she had all the buttons in front
That's
of her.
right. Well, no, she had to plug them in. Hold on, I'm gonna get you. Yeah.
Yes, Ray. Yeah, your wife's gonna be late today. She's on her way.
The millennials will know nothing about it. If they would see the lady, the operator that was operating, literally connecting stuff. But anyways. They're called terminators, right? And that I know it's crazy, but that it's a good thing. All they are is the one that are connecting the calls, right? But guess what? Give me a guess how much they make every year, John. All of them together. These people that connect the communications. Come on, give me a guess.
The world or the United States?
Of the world. It's a bunch of there's a couple of big companies that are middlemen of these telecommunications.
I'm gonna get a number. I'm going to think about it.
Okay, and chat, throw it in there. I want to see what you guys think. Let me tell.
Can I say it?
Yeah, say it.
Let's go to the chat first. Anybody paying attention? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? I'll wait 15 seconds.
Okay.
See if we can go close. Do you know the number?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit it.
Okay.
Don't say it yet. I'm going to only give them another 5 seconds.
Here
we go.
Good evening. Go Houston.
$38 billion.
Mm-hmm.
38 billion.
Not even close. It's like a pizza shop. There's that one. Good to see you.
$1 trillion.
That's a little bit too much.
Okay, so I'm going to say 557 billion.
Okay, $250 billion a year.
Holy mackerel! That's in profit.
So yes, that's connecting, right? Connect and listen. What I was looking at today.
I want a piece of that.
That's what I'm talking about. This project was able to do something with an app, right, John? Where you just drop a little line of code. Don't know if it works. I'm looking at it. Good guess, Night Owl. Good guess. Appreciate it. But it was $250 billion, right? But this company, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they can accomplish it, but it was a decentralized way to do it, John. And all they did is put a little 2 lines of code in an app, and then it allowed all the apps to be like their own little cell towers. Right? It's kind of crazy, very crazy idea, and it connected everybody through the apps. Right? It would cut out. Listen, it would cut out that 250 billion. And then they would mine it out. Anybody that puts that code into their app or puts it on their phone or does a note, they would get not the full 250 billion, right? They would cut that probably in half, and then they would take 20%, the company, and then they distribute the rest.
Like a piece, like the VIG?
Like the VIG.
Like the VIG.
But that's the ideas we're talking about, man. Decentralization, right? If you could get rid of that $250 billion of the middleman and figure out a way to fix it using blockchain technology, using all of this stuff with tokenization, that's what we're talking about.
What do you think about titles for homes? You know, when you buy a home, you got to go sign like paperwork for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be on the blockchain eventually. Take them out of the thing.
It is, but that's a lot of data, right? Where you're seeing even too what I just showed you about Ethereum being able to take the B movie and put that data in. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's $5. Come on, man.
The infrastructure has to. Well, I know, but it still has to be built out. That's what's amazing. That's what I'm saying.
The blobs can help, Ray. The blobs can help.
The blobs can help, John. Yes.
Just letting you know, so it doesn't have to be writing on the chain. It just gives the approval and then it blobs out.
Well, the blob, the unnecessary information, the blobs out, and then the real stuff is stamped, right?
Yeah, I like
Put a stamp on it, right?
Did you work in the word stamp?
Put a stamp on it. That's right. I did work. I
put a stamp on it, Apex. Put a stamp on it.
But now, this is what I'm talking about here.
You got to go slow on this. This is new. This is new.
What is Web 3.0, John?
Oh, go slow.
Web 3.0, often referred to as the Semantic Web or Intelligent Web. Intelligent Web, John, represents the next phase in the evolution of the World Wide Web. While there isn't a universally agreed upon definition, Web3 generally refers to a vision of the internet where information is not only interconnected, but also understood by computers in a meaningful way, right? In other words, it's a more intelligent and intuitive web experience, John. It's going to know you. It's going to know you, John. It just wants to be your buddy, your companion, right? And if you want your buddy and your companion, you better want them. You better want them decentralized, John. You better want them decentralized. So just talking about this semantic web, AI and machine learning, natural language processing, interconnected devices, data, interoperability. And that's what we're going to go through here.
Rattled that off pretty well. Pronunciation was right on.
Oh, thank you, John. Yes,
there you go. Messed up the other word.
Interoperability?
That's the word. Interoperational.
It's close. It's close. That's right.
Interoperable.
There you go. Look at Night Owl. Real estate title industry is just starting to embrace it. It is. There you go. And some before it's all on blockchain. It's kind of crazy. You know, Night Owl, when I was doing insurance, we were just barely starting to do electronic signatures. That's the only reason I started getting into computers, right? Because I was able to get home by 1:30 in the afternoon instead of all my buddies having to go back to the office at 6, right? I was adopting technology, semantic web. In Web 3, data is not just linked, but also structured in a way that computers can understand and interpret it.
Oh, you got to say Web 3.0.
Web 3.0. That's correct.
Great. Web 3.0 is new.
Exactly. So this involves adding metadata, annotations, and other semantic information to web content.
What does the word semantic mean?
But it's like so you know how you put keywords in, right?
Yeah.
Like keywords that well, when you put a keyword in, you can find other words like longer, like long sentences that can describe that keyword in a more detailed way.
Okay, semantic.
If that makes sense. It's like seriously, like you could put in Web3, right? But if you put in like Web3, blockchain, tokenization is going to change, the whole whatever real world assets, right? That is a more descriptive thing of Web3, right? But the web, I'm getting.
I just want to let you know, semantic. I get it.
Okay, thank you, John.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I need a dictionary while I'm hanging out with you.
But this is what it's talking about, man. So another one, and we know AI, John. AI and machine learning
Could do better.
Web 3.0, right? Leverages AI and machine learning algorithms to process and analyze vast amounts of data, enabling more personalized and intelligent user experiences. These technologies power virtual assistants, chatbots, recommendation systems, and other applications that can understand user preferences and behavior.
It's almost like taking a list of 64 names and asking chat to randomize it.
Right, exactly.
It's like doing that.
It's almost like having an AI companion, almost like that.
I would like to have an AI companion.
And look in your app. Look in your app, and there's a button. There's a button.
There a button. I think I've seen the button.
He says AI companion. Look at that.
She's not there yet, though.
It's not. It's there. It's just not there.
It's there, but she's not active.
I can tell. Yeah, it's not. It's there, but it's not active.
Right now,
That's right. Well, it's. I don't think you've earned it. No offense.
Yeah, it is. You're probably correct. The third person today that told me I haven't earned something, so I appreciate it, Ray. Like,
oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
You're just the third person. The love we have for each other.
Woe is me! Woe is me!
Hold it. Do you have the music? You don't have the music, do you?
No, he has the music. That's right. Woe is me. Verisign was a game. It was.
Verisign was a game changer.
It was a game changer. I was able to send my contracts directly to Medicare, and they were done in a flash. Right on, George. Loved it.
Good job, George.
Yep. But natural language processing. So again, allows computers to understand and generate human language. All of this is connected. AI, machine learning, natural language processing. It's crazy, man. And then this has been around, and people like, especially in kind of our little area, they don't realize this, but this IoT, Internet of Things, really a big deal, man. It extends beyond traditional web browsers to include a wide range of interconnected devices, from smartphones, smart watches, smart home appliances. It connects. It connects. It is the internet. It is
it's so nice when I co-host this show with you, and I learned from you, Ray.
Thank you. Did you got it right?
I didn't know any of it. Yes, it is incredible when you think about that.
It's all of this put together.
They're all talking to each other.
They're all talking to each other. Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, I'm still waiting." And being serious, I'm still waiting for a refrigerator to actually be AI. No, AI. It knows what's in there.
Yes.
It knows the date it went in. And then if you write down on a program that you need to lose 15 pounds, it will lock you out and say, dude, you just had lunch. Like, you just had dinner 40 minutes ago. Get out of the refrigerator. It's locked.
Close the door.
No, it's locked.
Close the door. It's locked.
And then it comes on. Then a screen of, Max Headroom comes on and says, you've already eaten 5 times tonight. It's locked. I'm hungry.
You do want Skynet. You're begging for Skynet.
I'm telling you, man. And then all of a sudden the door opens, a mini door, and all of a sudden out of a shelf slides carrots.
That's right.
Eat the carrots and celery.
A little side door.
You know what I mean?
Here, you heifer.
Yeah, this might be. Listen to me. That would be worth $1 billion.
$1 billion refrigerator in the kitchen.
Dude, come on, man. I want some more gravy. No
gravy.
Carrots.
That's right. Hey, just spit a little in your face.
You told us you wanted to lose some pounds. Well, let's go.
That's right. You heifer. That's crazy. You're crazy. That is good,
Just
man.
telling you, we're talking about interconnected devices.
It is. But listen, I know how it sounds. Listen, I get it, man. I'm serious. I mean, this absolutely Skynet stuff.
We need help.
But why it's so important that we need to be, the voice of decentralization, everybody. We can't just act like this. I'm gonna be a billionaire. This is my yacht. It's not about, it's way more than that, right? This is a big deal. The world is about to change, and we want it to change in a good way, right? And even too, there might, like I said, it might be a real split, right? Some people might be under this social credit system, right? And some people might be on this more free system, right? So it is a real battle, right? I don't think even people understand, John, that we're like in a digital World War, 3. It's seriously, they don't get it. I don't even think people understand. There is a real digital war, and it's going on currently. And again, here you go, Heifer. That's right. Here you go. Here's some carrots, and I want a yacht. There you go. M2. There you go. Awesome. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
How did he get that little thing? What? Oh, never mind. Do you see?
Talk to expert.
Put him back up there. It looks like talk to an expert is linked to his. I'm like, how the hell did he get that bubble?
It's the Internet of Things.
Dude, talk to an expert. I want a yacht. I mean, seriously, I'm telling you, I thought it was attached.
There you go. I love it.
That's hysterical.
Everybody's laughing. It is. It's funny. Yeah,
it just is because it's longer.
The video from Joe Transport. There you go. That's it. And people helping people. 100%, Sabina. That's the idea, right? But there's much more. Like I said, when you start getting this technology, and once it starts operating, right, like Betamax and VCR, VHS, something's going to win, right? And there's going to be this battle, and we want this decentralized type of system working, right? And working.
You talk about Internet of Things. Just for instance, my treadmill talks to my, my thing. When I'm on it, it'll email me, "Hey, congratulations, you did something today." Yes. You know what I mean? You haven't done anything, and it talks. Everything's communicating, keep you going. So it is pretty incredible.
Here we go together. Yes, that is but that's kind of the idea of all that.
You read the paragraph right there. Overall, go back right there. Overall, Web 3.0.
Yeah.
Represents a shift towards a more intelligent, interconnected, and context-aware web experience. Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah, the information is not only accessible, but it's also understandable and actionable by machine. Like, John, I don't think people realize you're going to be like you're talking about, you're having to look stuff up. You are going to be served what it's going to know you, man. Right. The AI is going to be your companion. It's going to know you better, almost better than you know yourself.
Can you imagine? Say that again. You're telling me it's going to know me, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it's listening all the time, right?
Right. It's
all of a sudden, Hatsack's yelling at me for something, and then my assistant does the answer. I don't even have to say anything. The assistant says, "Hey, you've yelled at FOMO Head at least 3 times this morning. You want to calm down?" and then she looks at me. I go, "I didn't say anything."
Hey, no, your AI is arguing with her AI. Those two.
Yeah, that's even better. Imagine that. We're just standing here looking at each other, drinking our coffee, and the AIs are having conversations next to each other. I'm like, yeah, pretty much, yeah, pretty good, yeah, I'm good.
They're doing friends. They did like this.
That, and all of a sudden you see the screen come in, to your screen, the screen.
Yeah,
we're good to go.
There you go.
Good. That's.
I want to hire a yacht. There you go, Kim. That's what I'm talking about, right? But yes, all of that, it's like it's kind of built in. If we do this right? If you do this amazing thing, which is there, I mean, it's possible. It is truly amazing.
Electricity, right?
It is. But I'm not going to compare. Everybody kind of knows, like I said,
Web 2 to Web 3.
Web 3, right? But there is a huge thing, like I said.
Oh, that's Web 2. That was Web 2 to Web 3.0 or Web 3?
Web 3.0.
Okay,
right?
I got you.
Static websites, right? Yeah, but this is going to be, like I said, a whole different level, right? Similarities, again, user empowerment. We know, we talk about all this stuff all the time, right? Yes. But I just, like I said, it's very interesting that you, what there is a difference. I really was, when I was looking at this, I was like, oh, okay, wow, right? The blockchain stuff is Web 3. Web 3.0 is all of the kind of techie AI Internet of Things stuff, right? I really kind of never got the the connection, but they will merge, man. They will merge, and when they merge, we want it to be more on the decentralized side and not the centralized one, where it's like closed AI, right? Because you're gonna get some weird stuff if
Hey,
you
do
go.
you see AI wants to talk to you right now? Do you see where it says chat with us in your far right hand corner bottom?
Yeah, yes,
See that? Look at that. Is that AI right there?
it's a chat bot, right?
Okay,
So this
chat
one, this one's probably a can. Maybe it's can. Let me see. I'll say something. Hi there. Yeah. What's Web3? Oh, look, yeah, they just want my email. See, that's a marketing. That's a marketing. That's a
Perfect
marketing
example.
thing.
You just learned something again too.
And it is. It's a chat. There you go. That's what they want. But
Right.
anyways, right? But that's that's kind of what we're talking about. But the implications, right, of what we're talking about with Web3 and Web. We know empowerment. We want that. It's amazing because Empower Unity is our hashtag. That's what we want.
Right.
We really want this disruption of traditional industries.
100%.
That's where the huge growth is, everybody. If you can get rid of most of the middlemen of all of these things that are just taking most of the fees, and you
Streamline it, right?
it is. There's no worry about somebody kind of messing you over. Nobody that you have to trust and believe that this guy going to be is on the up and up. This is all done by technology, smart contracts, and you don't have to worry about it. It's all done, right?
Love it.
And democratization of finance and governance, we need that, right? We definitely need that. Redefinition of digital ownership and value, right? That's again huge. Look, NFTs, right? You got to understand this isn't just the stupid degen stuff of what everybody thought NFTs are. This is the real deal technology. Okay, these things have real use cases. Transformation of digital identity and privacy. Another one that it better be decentralized. If somebody controls this part, bye-bye. Okay. See you later. Welcome to China. Okay. Evolution of digital workflows and collaboration, amplification of social impact and civic engagement. I wonder, look at that. I wonder that. That's probably going to be a pretty good one when you see what monsters. That's pretty good.
Right.
Pretty good stuff. But the reason I'm going to end with this, because this is kind of really why I want to talk about it. This is the Web3 economy right here, everybody. And if you don't understand that this ecosystem that any of y'all are a part of, that I see people with these PFPs and these monsters and these bees and all of this stuff in our ecosystem, if you don't understand that, I don't know about decentralized storage, if that's some kind of part that I'm not familiar with in our ecosystem, but every part of this is our ecosystem. And again, I don't know any project that has integrated, right, where that is pretty much operational, right? That is incredible. That is a Web3 economy, and that's what it looks like, and it uses all these pieces, right? So I'm sure, like I said, just not familiar of what a decentralized storage or where that falls into place, but I could definitely tell you DeFi, NFTs, crypto, blockchain, metaverse, and smart contracts might be an augmented verse, right? Might be more like that, right? A little bit like that, but this all in your ecosystem. And if you haven't downloaded Opus AI app, you better get at it, right? You better do it. And it's it's important because it just right there, it does all of that stuff. And you're going to want to be a part of that, right? You're going to want to do something where, that you're involved with that. It's a big deal. So just, I'm going to show you this real quick and then we'll be out. Love it, man. Appreciate it. It was good stuff.
You, man. Great Friday night.
Let me see.
Time to go mobbing.
It is time to go mob. Look, blobs. Binary large objects. There you
Love
go.
it.
Love it, George. Appreciate it, man. Opus AI. That's right, Sabina. Better look at it. I mean, that was seriously. That's like kind of the thing right there. Here with my eyes on the lacrosse field and ears on the wise guy. Awesome. Appreciate it, Connie. Thank you.
Multitasking.
And multitask. That's right. 100%. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Sabina.
I tried lacrosse one time. My brother's good at lacrosse, but I tried lacrosse once and I got hit in the leg with that ball, and that was the last time I played.
Is that wood?
No, it's a solid, the most dense rubber ball. It moves like a Mach 30. So yeah, no.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
My
man.
brother was good at it.
Okay. Yeah, I never tried it. I did street hockey. That's the closest thing.
Yep, nice.
But all good. Yep, Mob. Bob is the alpha. My crypto adventures. Great way to end it. That's 100%. Opus AI, Decrypting Chaos, 100%. Mobbing on Telegram tonight. Oh, Telegram. Thank you, Sabina. Thank you.
Laying down the alpha.
Appreciate it. There you go. Telegram. If you're not in there, you need to get with somebody here. I think if you go to Apex's Twitter and M2, Austin M2, if you go to their Twitters, they have the Telegram link in their description. Click it. If you haven't joined, it's there. Maybe it's in one of their tweets too. But like I said, I know they both have that Telegram link, and I should be having it in here too as well. But yeah, mobbing on Telegram tonight, everybody. Gonna have some alpha over there. Got to listen. A lot of things going on in the Telegram. A lot of things going on with mobbing, and yeah, mobbing is the alpha, and we appreciate you joining us tonight. And yeah, everybody have an awesome weekend, and we will see you mañana. Well, not mañana. No, after the weekend, right?
Yeah, we'll see you in the weekend. Enjoy yourselves.
Have a good one.
Great weekend, guys.
Yep. Bye-bye.